I live in Punggol and I cry after watching PM3 National Day Rally 2023 and I'm sure many people also cry like me Here's everything you need to know about the new HDB classification announced during National Day Rally 2023 simplify for you. Don't necessarily if you don't understand my answers, you idiot. So, before any National Day Rally PM Lee together with his BFF will give a National Day message The National Day message is kind of like a trailer for the NDR whereby he will just say what he will say on NDR. Kind of like your girlfriend saying we need to talk about our future tomorrow. When she could have just proposed to me maybe around Obama. So during the National Day message PM Lee say he'll talk about two things public housing, which is HDB and CPF for some older workers. He said for HDB the government will be making sure all flats are affordable Then he said those non-mature estates getting more mature I thought finally my Punggol estate which is considered non-mature going to be Punggol which is mature Little Indian going to be Big Indian. Sengkang going to be Jiugang. That means all flat prices are going to increase So what I buy Punggol it's like buying for this But it turns out completely opposite Instead during the National Day rally which I cried so much that I lost 6 kg PM say no more such thing as mature or non-mature estate Cause everywhere also quite mature So instead a new framework will take over. From next year this will be how we classify HDB flats Standard, Plus and Prime. Confirm not copy from next week's subscription This means in the future your BTO flats will either be Standard, Plus or Prime. Okay, let me simplify everything for you Standard is when you subscribe to Netflix. Plus is when you subscribe to Disney Plus. Prime like the name suggests is when you subscribe to Amazon Prime Video So if you subscribe to all you stay a condo cause condo saga meh? If you want more details can download our app cause it's super boring but I try to make it short and sweet You know in 2021 HDB introduced a prime location housing. So basically for that people must stay for 10 years before they can sell Then got other new rules also they cannot rent out the entire flats after 10 years And if sell after 10 years you need to return some subsidy that you receive from the government and others But those new BTO flats are usually super good locations like in Bukit Merah, Queenstown and even Rochelle that one close to Bugis However nowadays also got flats in super good locations that are in the PLH Like for example one in Ang Mo Kio that PME mentioned is close to Ang Mo Kio Hub and Ang Mo Kio MRT station So those flats are much like PLH flats but their location are central but still good So from next year new BTO flats they are in good location but not under Prime will be called Plus instead The limitations is kind of like PLH but just slightly less You can download the stupid goodie feed app to read more So you get it but why make it so complicated Simple To tell you that BTO actually stands for built to order, not bad to opasakashikokokikaki. You see BTO flats are supposed to be for every Singaporean who needs it to propose to their girlfriends But with HDB flats being resold at $1 billion so bilang will suddenly just marry Tan Zhiwei just to buy a BTO just so that they can sell at a higher price later That defeats the purpose of BTO Walao BTO is for guys to avoid buying an engagement ring to propose not to resell for high profit. With the Prime and Plus models hopefully people won't marry to buy and sell BTO Instead buy BTO to marry instead. So what about flats that are already built It won't affect current flats that are just ordered or built only for future flats. Of course PME also spoke a lot about other things like free CPF money for people above 50 years old making fun of Lawrence Wong who will be in the state soon instead and repeatedly asking all people to exercise keep fit, eat healthy To know more download the Goodie Feed app instead In the meantime if you feel smarter now consider subscribing and also watch this video.